Hello YouTube. Going to be working on removing the upper back panel here in the El Camino. What I've decided I'm going to do is cut along. Just go ahead and take my cutoff tool and cut along on both sides. Get the centerpiece out of the way so I can work on the flanges and get those get the spot welds drilled out. I'm not interested at all in trying to save this piece. I'm not going to reuse it. I'm not going to repair it. So there's nothing wrong with just whacking it right out and getting it out of the way. Contrary to the way I did my upper shelf, you know, I thought about just whacking it to get it gone. But I ended up changing my mind about that, which is a good thing, because I ended up determining that I don't remember how much the new ones are, but they're more than I want to spend, and I figured my time was better spent, you know, working on that, getting it fixed up, than me spending the money on it. I'm very frugal, I'm on a budget, and especially now that I found that I've got a floor pan and some extra braces I'm going to have to be paying for, I'm going to try to salvage what I can and reuse what I can to keep this thing on track. I don't want to drop $8,000 into a $5,000 vehicle. So I'm going to get started on it. Time to speed up the video, and let's see if I can do a little bit of maybe time lapse, or nothing else, just do some cuts and edits so it doesn't last as long as it really takes. Well, there it is. You can see I've got some major rust issues. As you can see, major rust issues as usual. I think I showed you guys this panel in a previous video. Obviously, pretty salvageable. I'm guessing the new panel, upper panel will come with this brace right here. If not, I'm screwed because this one's trash. But anyhow, we'll find out. Put that out of the way. And then next, we get started on the sides over here where the flanges are, here and over here. And see what it's going to take to get this, get the rest of this out of here. Probably cut back a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see. Stand by. So I like to try different products every now and then. I've gone through 2 of the brush cups, the Milwaukee brush cups. Had some pretty good results with them. I thought they were decent. I figured I would give the DeWalt a shot. I went to Lowe's and figured I'd give the DeWalt brush cup a shot. Don't buy them when they're a piece of shit. This one's already, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's already out of whack. It's what? Look at that piece of shit. It's maximum RPM's 14,000, and my little Makita or Ryobi here only does 11,000, and it's already slinging the bristles off. Well, it's not slinging them off yet, but it's just out of balance. It's like holding a friggin', I don't know, vibrator or something. Anyhow, don't buy DeWalt cup brushes. Stick with Milwaukee. Got the Milwaukees at Home Depot. I'm gonna try those cheap ones at Northern Tool one of these days if I ever get by there. We'll see what they do, but can't be as bad as this piece of shit. All right, back at it. All right, I'm gonna spare you the details of all the drilling and everything, but I've got my spot welds close. Might have to do a little bit more depth on them, but I'm gonna hit a couple of them, see if they'll bust loose, and we can get that strip out of there. Looks like the, you can see it up here on the top, looks like the flange for the up the back piece, the upright, sits on the outside of the flange that comes up from the inside wall of the bed here. So that comes up and lays down first, which is that piece that you see. Oh, bad. That's the piece that you see right back there, right in the middle, and then right here is the flange for the upright. So I'm going to go ahead and finish drilling these out and get this strip off and make sure that that I've got it right. Stand by. I am actually going to show you a little bit here. What I did is I started out with some smaller pilot holes, and then I found a bit in my toolbox. It's a nice, it's about a 1/2 inch bit, but it's got a good flat angle on the tip. I also had this one here, which is a smaller shaft, or an offset shaft for a smaller drill chuck, but the angle on it is steeper. So I'm using this one that's got a less of an angle on it, and it's actually giving me a nice big round pattern here. I don't know if you can see, but I've hit these on the top here already, and then I'm going to hit these on the bottom, clean them up, and then pop it with my air chisel and see what we got. Nothing like a good sharp bit. Got one right here on the outside edge. Right on the outside edge. And one more on the bottom down here somewhere. Got lucky on that one. Okay, I got one up here I need to work on, and then one down low that I'm about to drill out. So let me tap that back out with a hammer, and I'll my wife is standing at the door, Laughing her butt off, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be a fart joke. Thought so. Okay, I'll check it in a minute. Okay, as I had suspected, she heard my air chisel out here, and the lady just absolutely cannot pass up a good fart joke. So she was at her cracking up about that. All right, I got one more pop rivet I need to pop rivet. I keep calling them pop rivets. Damn it! One more spot weld I need to take care of up here to get this last little section off. But as I had suspected, you know, as I was saying, here's the back side of the support, the cab support, and then here's the single piece for the inner bed panel. It comes right down through here, and then that piece, the flange from the upright, the back section is right here. So I'm happy with how easy the spot welds came up. You know, I just kind of sank that one smaller bit in. It was about a 1/4 inch bit. I sank it in just enough to get a little divot in there, and then used my larger diameter bit to use my larger diameter bit to get that hole a little bit deeper and pop that off. Alright, so I got this side done. I'm going to see if I can get this last little section off up here. Looks like I'm going to do some cutting. There's some bronze up in here, brass that they used when they assembled it all. So I have to figure out how to get this all apart. But once I get this side done, I'll get the other side done, and that's going to be it for the night. Alright, here we go. Here's the driver's side. That's that mess I was talking about that I'm not looking forward to cleaning up. I'm hoping to find some detail or some pictures somewhere that shows the order here. You know, I know this comes down and wraps and comes across this way. Whoops. I know this comes down and wraps and comes across this way. I just have to find out what goes behind where. Here's the panel that comes up off the bedside cover there. Right there. You can see where it comes in and it lays in first. And then the back panel lays over the top of this. So, yep, that's going to be fun. Right there, it's going to be a blast. So anyhow, this is it for the night. I'm done. I've had all the fun I can't stand anymore. You guys take care. We'll check in with you later on the next video. Adios.